This is my 2017 BMW X1. It looks like this, it used to look like this, and it's supposed to look like that. You're probably wondering why it looks like this. Well, in my previous episode, I came across a shocking discovery. Something that's going to be testing my abilities, something I've never done before, but I'm very excited to learn this process and share it with you guys. So let me show you what I found. Not sure whether if you can see it on camera this well, but this is slightly bent. Now to get a better view, let's remove the wheel and the wheel arch liner. Can you spot it yet? There we go. Have a look at this. This chassis leg is completely kinked. And that means it has to be replaced. Now, I have not really done any of this kind of work before, removing a body panel or even a structural member from a car before. I've seen it done before. I'm gonna attempt this. Now, I know that I have to take out the motor in order to get to the section. So I guess that's a good starting point, right? So let's get to it. Almost broke it. That was close. You have to push it down. Okay, easy. So I've got a bunch of stuff already removed. My next step would be to remove the exhaust, the two side shafts, and then the engine mount, and make sure that all the electrical harnesses are disconnected, and then I can hook up the engine stand and remove this engine. Let's get it done. Now I've got most of the stuff already disconnected. I'm only left with the drive shafts. Then I can hook up the engine stand and then remove the engine. I'm not really going to bother you guys with showing under there. It's just hard to get a good camera angle under there, and it's in the way because I need to pop them out. And then I would also like to remove this strut assembly to gain easy access to this side of the chassis rail. So I'm going to pop out those heavy side shafts, maybe I have to remove the complete drive shaft, but I'll get that out of the way and then I'll pick you guys back up when I'm ready to remove the engine. Now I want to show you something really cool that I've just done. Now, just to give you a bit of background, I'm a VW Audi trained technician. I don't have much experience working on BMWs. I haven't worked much on them in the past, so it's literally my first time working on a BMW, so I'm learning as I go. So I've noticed something that's really cool that makes my life a little bit easier. So let me show you. Now this is the tie rod end. Usually they are tapered and this one is not. So when I undid this bolt, it literally just slid out, which was surprisingly easy. And good job on BMW for doing that, making my life a little bit easier on that. So far the process of removing this engine, I'm surprising how easy it is to remove it. They make it really easy to take it out. So I'm going to continue. I'll see you in a bit. Now I've got the engine stand hooked up. I'm ready to pull that engine. Don't worry about this. This is all good. That should be fine. My makeshift engine chain. Alright, let's get this engine out. Unfortunately, I've done a stupid thing. I forgot to push the record button. So the whole process of removing this engine was not recorded. I'm sorry, but there we go. Engine is out. Okay, so now that we've got the engine out, we can have a closer look to see how it should be removed. Now, I've gone ahead and purchased this bit of kit, which is the other side of that. Annoyingly, you only get this side. You don't get, it's two pieces. This whole thing is two pieces. So now, by the looks of it, I will have to remove this complete section and then take off that section, put this section back on, the new section back on here, and then put everything back in there, because you won't be able to get to that there. But I don't know. I think what I'm going to be doing is remove the subframe, get all of this stuff out of the way, and then on this side I'll need to take away all this, grind all the way all this area clean so I can get to the spot welds. So I guess that's my next job. Let's get into it. So I quickly want to update you guys. I've gone ahead off camera and removed all of the necessary clips and bits over here. I've got the fuel line, not the fuel line, the brake line off, and I had to undo it from the ABS pump in there, and I just kept it off so I can slide this backwards. I can't take it out because it's quite entangled in there. What you can see is a bunch of pipes and stuff going on in there. By the looks of it, this is not going to be that bad of a job. I had a quick look at it, and basically this skin is going to stay on the car because it goes in deep till here. And then, or I might as well just take it off there. I don't know. I'm not sure how this, but my plan would be is to drill out each and every one of the spot welds. And if you come over here, it ends here. That is where it ends. So there's probably going to be a bunch of spot welds in here, so I'll have to take off all of this. What do you call this? Seam sealer slash, what is this? Protective cover, spray, I don't know. But yeah, I've got to remove all of this stuff in order to get to that welds. So that'll be a fun job. That's be our next job.
give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me.
So the idea behind this is to use a small drill and drill a pilot hole first. I want to go through both of these panels because this one is ruined. I'm not going to reuse this one. But if I've got a hole in here, that gives me another hole to weld against when I put this new panel in here. So then I can just close that hole with a weld. So I'm going to go with the pilot hole first, and then I'll drill the spot weld out. That just, I think it's going to make it a little bit easier. If I'm doing it wrong, feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section. So that's going to be a wrap for today's video, guys. I'll be continue drilling all these holes. It's been a bit of a workout, as you can hear from my breath. I'm a bit out of breath. It is a tough job. So I'll continue here. Hopefully by the next episode, I've got some good news for you. I'll see you in the next one.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take. I got no